Welcome. Today, we are challenging the way your C suite looks at marketing analytics. Does your CEO see your data as just tactical tool for ads or as a strategic asset that dictates your pricing and M&A future? Hey, my name is Chris. I'm the CEO of eBoost. We're ranked as one of the best integrated marketing consultancy, consulted many businesses in performance marketing and data analytics. Okay. Our goal is here is to be your growth partner and you can build a business with. Today, we are going to break down why your data strategy might be too small for your business goals. So let's get started. And let's start with the problem. So, too often when we sit down with the CEOs or the founders of the company, they look at marketing data and only ask one question: did my ad make money today? While ROAS is important, return on ad spend, this view is a trap. It treats your data like a disposal receipt rather than a library of customer behavior. When you limit data to just ads, you isolate your marketing team from the rest of the business. Okay. So you end up with a siloed insights that never reach the boardroom, leaving millions of dollars in strategic value on the table. Okay. So now let's look at the first major shift, pricing. So if you view your data as a core asset, you stop looking at just clicks and start looking at willingness to pay, like customers' willingness to pay. So your marketing data holds the truth about your customer lifetime value and the price sensitivity, right? So by analyzing this, you can move your company away from basic cost plus pricing models and towards like value-based pricing. So suddenly your marketing spend isn't just an expense, it's an investment in deep market research that directly improves your margins, right? So finally, let's talk about the biggest picture of all, the exit. So a lot of businesses, they want to go IPO. At some point, they want to sell. So whether you are looking to sell, merge, or just raise capital, your data is one of the first thing investors will audit. Okay, they don't just want to see revenue; they want to see the history of that revenue. So clean, organized, audit-ready marketing data proves that your growth is sustainable and scalable. It increases your valuation multiples. Okay. On the flip side, messy, fragmented data is a massive red flag. It tells investors your growth might be accidental and that the lower your price tag, right? And that lowers your price tag. So treat your data like the asset it is. Okay, here's a infographic view that represents the analytics roadmap that I have defined before. I'm looking at a snapshot of phase 6 and phase 7, which is the last part of it. So phase 6 is like apex of operational excellence, right? The typical core questions that you get are like, how do we sell more products efficiently? Data is used to perfect the operational heartbeat of the business and all, and then using LTV to look at predictive long term like value of the models, like forecasting like a year to 3 years of customer values and such. Using advanced pricing elasticity pricing models affect the data to optimize the margins and not just conversions. Integrating inventory and supply to sell the things that's really available in the warehouse, that sort of thing, right? Now, phase 7, which is the holy grail, is like takes a lot of companies a while to kind of get there, but the marketing data as a strategic asset. Okay, so here the typical core question you might see like, hey, which competitor should we buy? You know, the data becomes like a core enterprise assets to use for major capital allocation and making decisions. Okay, so does your data help you drive merger and acquisition? Like internal customers' data is used to audit targets, de-risk multiple multi-million dollar investments, that sort of thing. It guides long-term capital allocation. Like, hey, informs decision makers to open new divisions into markets or shut down certain product lines and such. And of course, you want your CMOs and CFOs to align on certain like predictive models, the language, and the metrics, and that sort of thing. So you definitely want to kind of get there as a business, right? So yeah, hopefully this is kind of interesting to you, insightful. Um, Finally, let's talk about your specific needs. So feel free to contact us and let's explore how we can help you build a scalable AI-ready foundation for marketing efforts. As an integrated marketing consultancy, we specialize in helping brands build a clean, reliable data foundation needed for reliable marketing execution. If you're ready to stop pulling out the data fires and start building a scalable AI-ready foundation for marketing, let's talk. Visit us at eboostconsulting.com to schedule a strategy call. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time. See you again. Bye bye.